Now, with module 6.1, where the dilemma is real life values and the conflict of ethics that we might have in these dilemmas that we face, whether it is personally, whether it is professionally. So, the case study is the digital future versus family duty. Aman's dilemma, the background. Aman Sharma, age 24, is a brilliant and ambitious software engineer. He graduated from a top engineering college and has been working remotely for a fast growing US based tech startup for the past 2 years, living in a city with his parents. His salary is substantial, significantly contributing to his family's financial well being. Aman is proud of his professional success and loves the intellectual challenge of his work. Aman's family consists of his aging parents who own a traditional general store in the heart of a market. The store has been their livelihood for over 40 years. It has been passed through generations. His younger sister is pursuing her final year of graduation. So, when we are that young, we know what our professional acquisition has to be. But at the same time, we have our familial ties also, especially when we are a nuclear family and to the immediate family. Immediate family is the one which is living with us and we living with them. So, here we are going to see that Aman Sharma, age 24, with such a good degree that he has, and also working with a US based tech startup, but the dilemma that he is soon going to face with his career and the options that he has to pick up to become a better professional. Now, the conflict of values that he faces. Aman receives an offer that represents his ultimate career dream, a full time in person position as a lead engineer at a startup headquarter in San Francisco, in USA. Now, which 24-year-old would not want to acquire that? So, he's but a normal person, but qualified as well. The offer includes a significant salary increase, stock options, and the chance to work on cutting edge AI projects. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity for professional growth and financial prosperity. So he's looking at both. However, accepting the offer immediately creates a profound value of conflict for Aman. Personal ambition and growth, which is value, excellence, autonomy, and prosperity. It is a big package, but it is all comprehensive. Aman deeply values intellectual growth, professional challenge, and achieving financial independence. Though he is nothing less independent now, also, but he wants to go a step further. The San Francisco role embodies all of this, offering a path to global recognition and significant wealth. He believes in striving for excellence and making the most of his potential. Family responsibility and duty. The value here is care, affection, respect, and collectivism. Aman feels a strong sense of duty towards his aging parents. They are highly dependent on his presence for emotional support, practical help with the shop, especially with his father's recent kidney issues, and the stability his current remote work provides. His parents are traditional and expect him to eventually marry a local girl and settle in the town or in a nearby city. Continuing to live with and support them, they view the idea of him moving far away with anxiety and sadness, fearing loneliness and breakdown of family unity. Financial prosperity, a dual perspective. While the US offers promises greater personal wealth, his current salary already provides substantial prosperity for his family in the community. The conflict isn't about destitution, but about the level of prosperity and who benefits directly from it. The internal struggle and decision making process. Now it is a very big decision that he has to make where his profession is at stake, his career is at stake, and his familial ties and his relationship with his parents are at stake. Aman experiences intense internal turmoil. He spends sleepless nights weighing his options. Guilt versus aspiration. He feels immense guilt imagining his parents' sadness if he leaves, contrasting it with his fervent desire to seize the opportunity. Long term versus short term. Is the short term difficulty of leaving worth the long term professional fulfillment and potential to support his family even more sustainability later? Cultural expectations. He's deeply aware of the societal expectations in India for sons to stay with and care for aging parents. Communication with parents. He attempts to discuss it with his parents, but their immediate reaction is one of distress and emotional appeals, making a rational conversation difficult. They express fears about their health, the shop, and the disruption to their peaceful life. So now there's quite a lot of dilemma because he wants to do professionally well, but at the same time, he's thinking about his aging parents, the wishes that they have for him, the shop that is their responsibility, and in turn, Aman's as well. Aman's real life decisions and its ramifications. After much reflection, consultation with his sister, who understands his ambition, and a painful conversation with his parents, Aman makes a decision that attempts to bridge his conflicting values. Now, the decision that he's taking. Aman accepts this Francisco offer but proposes a structured plan to his parents to mitigate their concerns and manage his responsibilities from afar. Now, is that possible? Is for us to see. Action taken to bridge the conflict. Open and honest communication. Aman holds a heartfelt, extensive discussion with his parents, not just announcing his decision, but explaining why this opportunity is crucial for his professional growth and how he plans to ensure their well being. He emphasizes that his love and care for them remain paramount. Financial security. He arranges for a significant portion of his increased US salary to be directly transferred to his parents' account, ensuring their continued financial comfort and ability to hire additional help for the shop. Practical support. He works with his sister and a trusted local cousin to establish a reliable support system for his parents. This includes hiring a part time helper for the shop, arranging for regular health checkups, and setting up video calls daily to stay connected. Commitment to visit. He commits to visit his community at least twice a year for extended periods, especially during family events or if his parents need him. Long term vision. He explains that gaining international experience now could eventually allow him to pursue opportunities that enable him to work closer to home in the future, possibly even starting his own venture in the local community. Now, let's take a look into the consequences. First, we take a look at the short term ones: parental sadness and initial adjustment. His parents were initially deeply upset and struggled with his departure. The house felt empty. Aman's guilt. He carried initial guilt and anxiety about their well being. He thought about them most of the time. Increased communication and effort. Aman had to dedicate significant effort to regular calls and check ins, as he had promised to remain in constant touch. Long term consequences. Aman's professional fulfillment. He thrived in the challenging US role, gaining invaluable experience and advancing rapidly. His professional aspirations were met, leading to deep personal satisfaction. Parents' gradual adaptation and pride. Over time, his parents, seeing his success and experiencing the consistent support and communication, gradually adapted. They started taking pride in his global achievements and appreciated his efforts to stay connected. Their initial fear gave way to a sense of security and respect for his path. Evolving family dynamics. The relationship shifted from one of direct physical dependency to a more mature one built on mutual respect and remote support. His sister also stepped up, further strengthening family bonds. Financial empowerment. The increased financial stability allowed his parents to live more comfortably, secure additional help, and pursue small personal interests they might have otherwise neglected. Reinforced value, though tested. Aman didn't sacrifice one value for another entirely. He chose a path that allowed him to pursue excellence while actively demonstrating care and responsibility, redefining how those duties could be fulfilled in modern context. He learned to manage the tension between individual ambition and collective responsibility. The conclusion to the case study. Aman's case study illustrates that real life decisions, especially those involving deeply held values, are rarely simple choices between right and wrong. Instead, they often present value conflicts where multiple legitimate values are at play. Each value, example, personal ambition, family duty, holds significant importance for the individual. It is a no easy win win scenario that exists. Sacrificing one value completely can lead to regret or resentment. Communication and empathy are very crucial. Openly discussing the conflict, understanding different perspectives, and expressing love, care are vital for navigating the tension. Creative solutions and compromises are often the path to resolution. The goal is to find a way to honor as many values as possible, even if it means redefining how a duty is performed. Character is forged in conflict. The process of grappling with such dilemmas and making a well considered, principled decision strengthens one character, resilience, and capacity for nuanced ethical living. The crux of the case study. Aman's decision, though difficult, ultimately allowed him to find a path where his personal pursuit of excellence could coexist with his deep sense of family responsibility, leading to a more integrated and fulfilling life, and demonstrating that values can be honored even across geographical distances.